let's talk about Tanzania. Tanzania is a country of two countries combined, Tanganyika and Zanzibar, forming one republic called Tanzania. After Tanganyika gained its independence in 1961 and Zanzibar in 1963, in 1964, both countries decided to come together and form one republic. And as a history lover, growing up learning about Tanzania history in school, like the Maji Rebellion, in the case you don't know, the Maji Rebellion was a rebellion of the Maji people in East Africa against German colonial rules. The rebellion led into the death of many Maji people. So literally, Germans do not only have dark history in Namibia, but they also do have in Tanzania. But that is something I'm going to talk about special in another video, as today we're going to be focusing on Zanzibar. As you probably know, Zanzibar in the past years has been a destination for not only couples but also business people. Speaking of business people, do you know Bill Gates owns an island in Zanzibar? Well, some say he leases it, but you are going to know all of that in this video. So I advise you to sit back and also like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel so that we can create an African history community here on YouTube. I'll wait until you subscribe. Thanks if you did, and let's get right into it. Yeah, let's go. I took a trip to Zanzibar in April 2023, and my love for history made me put up in Stone Town, the capital of Zanzibar. It's called Stone Town because the structures are built with stones, and the city also has the oldest building in Zanzibar, called the Old Fort, also known as the Arab Fort. This building was built by the Portuguese in the 17th centuries. 1808, the Portuguese lost the building to the Arabs. That's why it's also called the Arab Fort. And since then, the building has been one of the most visited places of interest in not only Stone Town, but also in Zanzibar. I also used the time to explore the city more by visiting the First Catholic Church in Zanzibar, the Tarab Music House, and many more places. I spent most of my evenings watching cliff jumping, and I'm sure you are familiar with them. They have gone viral on many social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and more. And of course, I can't visit Zanzibar without exploring the beautiful beaches and sandbanks of Zanzibar. So I decided to take a day trip to Member Island, the island they said it's owned by Bill Gates. One of the main reasons I visited this island was my curiosity of how can Bill Gates own an island in Zanzibar. The island literally is not owned by Bill Gates but was leased to him for 20 years. However, there are one or two reasons that made me not to be impressed with the idea of leasing the island to Bill Gates for 20 years, which I'm going to share in the conclusion of this video. To conclude this video, let me start with the idea of Bill Gates owning an island in Zanzibar or leasing an island in Zanzibar. So here is it here. Zanzibar is an island with 52 sub-islands, and out of these 52 sub-islands, half of the islands are already owned by foreign investments like Germans, Italians, Americans. And what are the natives doing there? Like the people of Zanzibar, they are doing these B&B jobs, tour guards, and most of the time when they even visit these islands, they are being like treated like very badly, like, or even as an African, when you visit like these places like Big Gate Island or whatsoever, they will tell you don't go that place is like restricted. And if you even go like to some hotels, they will look at you like, oh, you're not fit to be here, or you can't afford to be here. In your own continent and in your own country, you are being treated like, you know, I've lived in the West here, and I can guarantee you there's a limitation of investment when it comes to foreigners, especially a foreigner from Africa. They don't give you all these chances of leasing an island or owning an island there. No, that's why you see even like Africans in the West or in Europe, they own just this African store or this little shipping business, because yes, they don't empower you over their citizens. And I think it's high time Africans also like start practicing these same kind of things, like empowering our citizens over foreigners, like putting our citizens first, like making sure like most of the investments in Africa are owned by Africans, not by foreigners. Considering tourism is the #1 source of government revenue in Zanzibar or in Tanzania, the government can still maintain that by empowering citizens of Zanzibar, or the people of Tanzania, to invest on these islands, not empowering foreigners over the citizens of Zanzibar. I mean, however, thank you so much for making it to this point in my video. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel so we can continue sharing the history of Africa and political views in Africa on this channel. Once again, thanks a lot for making it to this point in my video, and I will see you in my next video. Yeah, bye bye.